With the release of the movie Prey, Scopely released The Mantis. Okay, two different franchises, but this certainly has venomous bite. Or does it? Only one thing I don't know. Where does it fit in the Star Trek canon? I'm Admiral Pegasus and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Now, yes, we're going to talk about the Mantis. Now, I'm just going to say straight off the top, I do not have the Mantis. I am not spending 90, 100, 110 or whatever on this. No, I'm not going to. The most I'm going to spend is the £20 Battle Pass, which I've already done. So which means I'm going to get half of this. And I will continue to wait patiently, like every other single free-to-play player, until Scopely decide what they're going to do. Because at the minute, and I am going to say this straight away, there is no free-to-play path. All the content creators have been told is December. That is it. That there will be a path by the end of this year. Now, if it's a case of the path will exist by the end of the year, they've got till New Year's Eve, 31st of December. Or is it a case of all free-to-play players will have this? In which case, it needs to come in the middle of October if they're going to release it along the same lines as the Cerritos. But you never know. But we're not here to talk about Scopely's inability to put a free-to-play path in, or at least let us know that there's going to be a free-to-play path like they did for the Cerritos. What we're here to talk about is the Mantis. Now, put your hands together and bow your heads and let's pray. No, let's not. But anyway, now, the Mantis. Now, as you heard in the intro, where does this fit in Star Trek canon? Buggered if I know, but maybe the ship's ability will give you a bit of an idea. Oh, sorry, there, in it. But the Accretion as Attican Corruptor. Now, for those who have been paying close attention to the core missions of Discovery, sorry for those players who haven't had the core missions yet. Unfortunately, Scopely just obviously didn't want to release it to you. Hence the reason why they made it a certain level. But the Atticans appeared in the missions. Now, I'm not going to lie, I didn't really pay too much attention, but that did come up. And I do remember in the second part to the arc, their names were mentioned towards the end of the core missions. At least I think it was the core missions. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to smash the like and the subscribe as well. But anyway, this is the Mantis. So this was obviously brought in to destroy them, and later in the video we'll find out where to hunt them. Because yes, more systems have been added to the game. Yay! And they're locked behind warp tokens. Yeah, warp tokens. Again. And more currencies. Did I not just do a video on this? Clearly Scopely do not listen to their players. At least they don't listen to the content creators by the sounds of it, because we've been telling them they're creating too many currencies. It's causing a problem. So, but anyway, the Mantis is a 12-tier battleship. Yes, it is a battleship. So, how you got to crew it out? Well, at the minute, as far as I'm aware, PMC. Unless you've gone and bought the Strike team from Strange New Worlds, which is battleship friendly. Very niche. They can do this. Yeah. But we're not going to talk about the crewing in this video. So, anyway. So, the Attican Corruptor, 62,000% increase in attack against them. So, also damage. So, there's a nice little boost. And obviously, Asia levels tops out at 650,000%. And that's at level 60. But, there's always a but somewhere. This ship is level locked. Yes, it is level locked. And how do I know that? Well, we've been told it by the content creators, for one. And two, further down, you'll see what I mean. How that level lock is going to work, I do not know. And therefore, I am not going to I can only speculate. It'll be something similar to the Franklin and the Franklin A. Every 2 levels, give or take, something like that. But anyway, let's have a look at his build cost. So, as you can see, you require 100 blueprints. If you are prepared to pay for the elite side of the battle pass, you will get 50% of these battle passes. So that's blueprints. So that is obviously 50. There are other 2 options as well in the in-app purchase store. You have, for a grand total of $50 or £45, 50 blueprints. Yes, so you will be able to complete it. Yay! Bringing your grand total to £70 or $70. I'm just going to keep both of them saying because I can't be bothered with exchange rates. So we'll take it on the American side because it was created in America. So we'll keep it on the American side, but I'm going to say pounds or dollars. Yeah. Tell somebody who cares. I don't. But anyway, so yes, you can get that. Or if you really, really want to, you can splash the full ton and get the full ton. A ton for a ton. Yes, £100 or $100 to get 100 blueprints. Yay! So, and thanks to my Admiral actually doing that, yes, my Alliance Admiral, Chris1701, he has provided me screenshots of a lot of this stuff, which has allowed me to actually make this video. So, I don't know if any of the content creators are going to beat me to this, but I'll be laughing if I got the first one out. But... So I don't think RevJuice is planning on making it, he said in his last live stream, unless Scopely give him the ship. But he's prepared to wait along the free play path. So, but anyway, Tritanium costs 13.4 million to build it. So it's not, yeah, I'm going to tell you this straight out, it's not a cheap ship to build. It is not a cheap ship to build. Tritanium is going to take a battering. A battering. So, but, yeah. I suppose that's what it does to the Attica hostiles. It batters them. So, not only does it batter its hostiles, it also batters us in its cost. Batter, 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 batter. But anyway, and then obviously you got some common materials straight out, ore and crystal. So that gives you the heads up of what you've got to come. Yes, it is an ore and crystal ship. Yay! So, its requirements is Shipyard 33. Yep. So... anybody 33 and above, you will be able to obtain this ship. For those of you below 33, sorry, you're going to have to work your way up. But anyway, upgrades. Now, as you can see, rolling through these power cores for the tiers. And I'll tell you now, I've had a quick look at this. They're not in numerical order. So, just bear with us on that while we go. So as you can see, 12 tiers for the ship. It's going to cost you a total of 23 billion. Yes, I'm rounding up. 23 billion tritanium to build it. And 1.35 billion dilithium. Yeah, like I said, not a cheap ship. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But I think even your Cerritos is cheaper than this, and that's a G3 G4 hybrid, because that's what this thing is. Well, it's a G3 G4 hybrid. I guess battleships have got to be expensive somewhere, aren't they? But anyway, here's your power cores. Look at all that, and this is another sign that this thing is level locked. Yes. So you got all 12 tiers where the tier 12 power core actually unlocks. I do not know. I don't know. The content creators, RevJuice, Ultimate DJs, Norishal, they might actually be able to tell you. And that's if they even have been told by Scopely. So, but I didn't catch any of the hints in the mid-arc interval, so I didn't even know we had a new ship coming. I know we've got a new ship coming in DS9. Well, at least we hope. Touch wood. So, but I really, really can't wait for September to get it. I'm wishing August away at the minute. I don't want to because it's the summer holidays, so I want to spend time with kids, but game-wise, I'm just wishing it away. Yeah. So I'm trying to be as upbeat as I can possibly be on such a crap arc. But anyway, As you can see, it's going to require battleship parts, and you're going up to the rare battleship parts of G4, and then obviously you've got all your materials as well. But the bonus is it doesn't need any epic G4 materials, so that is a little bit of a godsend. But the price is, yeah, I wouldn't have even said Bruce Forsyth would have said that the price was right on this one. So, but anyway, and then also you have an extra currency. Not only do you have the power cores per level, you've also got this synthetic neutrinium, or nitrium. That's the word I'm looking for, nitrium. 17.8 million. Yeah. Total tier up time is 2 years, 3 months, 5.5 hours. That's not taking into account research, so that's what it is. Not too bad, I suppose. Plenty of speed up should take care of that one. Lately, I've been getting speed ups pouring out my ears, allow me to just get through that research just that little bit faster. So, but anyway, and here's your repair costs as well. 700 million titanium. Ouch! Ouch! That's got to be the G4 level. That's the only thing I can think of. So, but anyway, repair time is over 2 days as well. So now, let's have a quick look at its stats. So, the total power it's going to bring you is 469,000. Woohoo! And its attack is 146,000. Obviously, times that by the percentage as well when you're against the Attican hostiles. Against any other hostile, I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. But this ship as well is actually better for PvP. So, yeah. And then obviously there's your total shield health as well for getting it up as well. So now it's got a photonic cannon as a weapon, a phaser turret, and a phaser turret. Black Fleet armor. Yeah, battleship, so it's got a hammer in it. So, and then it's also got a shield. That could be a problem. A shield and his armor? Ooh, nice. And also a cargo bay. Yeah, so its resources top out at 31,000. Yee! And it's protected is 6,000. Hey! But we don't usually care about that on a warship, do we? But you will have to sort of care about it, because this ship is also going to be part of a daily grind. Yes, a daily grind! More daily grind. I'm struggling just to get the 3 that I've got in. My hostile kills, my board kills, and my swarm kills. I'm struggling to get all 3 of them in. It's a busy life I lead. Very busy life. And now they're going to throw this in. I'm glad it's going to take a few more months for me to get it. But anyway, yeah. Firing pattern. Now, I had a look at this and I thought, this is the most illogical fire pattern I've ever seen. Your phasers take 2 rounds to cool down. So you got a shot, but then you go into your 2 torpedoes. Now your torpedoes, fine, it's kinetic, so it usually is the number of rounds cooldown compared to the number of shots it fires. So 2 shots, 2 cooldown. 2 shots in 1 round, 2 rounds to cool down. But yet, 2 rounds to cool the phasers down? Does this not have a cooling system on it? Is it just going in and shooting? Hot? Well, I don't know. But, yeah. Also, can't be scrapped. As if we ever thought about that one. Then crew slots as well, you got up to 7, and then obviously you do get your officer bonuses as well. And the officer bonus for this one will top out at 450%. So, no refits available, and here's the cargoes. Now, I'm just going to literally give you the meat and potatoes about this one. Warp range tops out at 160, and a warp speed of 5.2. Yay, she's fast. She's fast. Your warp range research will help. And apparently as well, there's a pile of research for this one, but we will show that in the game as well. We're not going to bother with the cargo. We're going to go straight to the debuff, because this is its primary thing when it comes up against players. Yes, you can buff opponent ships. Now, the cost is going to be the same straight through, so I'm not going to go any higher, the duration does increase as you tier it up, and its cooldown time does get faster as you tier up as well. So as you can see, it starts with a cooldown time of 2 minutes and it lasts 1 minute. And as it goes up, it's just adding 30 seconds and taking 15 seconds off. So as you can clearly see, oh, and then it sort of, oh, okay, so maybe, no, sorry, 5 off. When it's cooldown, it takes 5 seconds off for each one. But by the time you get to tier 12, it's going to be 30-second cooldown and 420 seconds. So that's 5, 6, 7 minute duration. And one of the debuffs is to stop a warp. Stop players warping. Imagine that, stopping a ship from warping for 7 minutes. Now, I was also thinking about this ship another day before we go into the game. And, well, before I start showing you all the screenshots, and I'm going to have the game running in the background, is what I thought was, this would be a good one for attacking those OPCs that are massively OPC. And I'm talking massively OPC. And I was thinking about it, and I thought I'd call it the Wolfgang Maneuver. The Wolfgang Maneuver. Basically, if you're up against a target, providing you have the miners to do it, and yes, miners, I didn't say Vidar, miners, warp into the system with your miners and plonk them on as many nodes. So I've got 6 docks, okay? So I'm going to put 5 miners out, and then I'd put this on the 6th dock. Put 5 miners in that system, right? Warp my Mantis in on the edge of the system, buff the target. Now, I'd only do this for a player that is massively OPC, and I know the player is online. So you think about that kind of a tactic. He's going to try and run to get away from you to outlast the duration. You've got 5 ships in that system. That 1 minute duration. Okay? That's just for the top. That's just for the first one. 1 minute duration. Can he outrun you for a minute? Can he outrun 5 miners for a minute? Hell, if you really got them, 5 Vidars. Although when you see 5 Vidars coming into a system, you kind of know you're going to get hit. So you run quickly before the Mantis turns up. But if miners turn up, you're none of the wiser. Although it would be kind of strange to see 5 miners from the same player turn up in the same system. Especially not during a mining event. So yeah. So this could be quite an interesting tactic. And it could be an interesting ship, but there are more to it. There is more to it against players, but we'll talk about that in the game. So, we've talked about STFC too long, so let's get on into the screenshots. Okay, so as you can see, we're back in game and just letting that play in the background until I actually need it. But what I'm doing is I'm going to use my phone and I'm going to play the screenshots. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw those screenshots up there. So this first one, boom, there it is. And as you can see, the Mantis, yes, is a rare G4 ship with up to 12 tiers, as I've mentioned in the STFC.space. And yeah, looks like a door wedge, doesn't it? Look, to me, it looks like a door wedge. But anyway, so that's that one. So, but once you've launched the ship as well, you're going to end up coming with this first screen. And it's going to tell you, warp the Mantis to Attican systems using ancient beacons. Now, we will talk about the ancient beacons, but as well as you can see as well, there's also the systems as well on that screenshot. So let's just keep an eye out for that one, shall we? Right, so the next one then is this one. And destroy Attican systems to activate instant buffs and earn Attican venom to refine. Now, as you can see, that little pot there next to the exocoms, that is what you're going to refine to get some juicy goodies. And some of it is meh. Some of it, oh, okay, maybe, yeah, there might be some good to this ship. It might be worth doing the grind. So, and then obviously you're going to be finished off with this screenshot as screen as well. Sorry, not screenshot, because I'm the one providing the screenshots. So, Refined Attican Venom for Mantis upgrades Syndicate XP and Officer Shards from Strange New Worlds. Now, that is the Syndicate XP and the Officer Shards are potentially where the Mantis is actually going to be benefiting all players when we eventually get it. But yeah, so let's have a look at the refinery, shall we? Now, so as you see, first one up is obviously it's in the Mantis set tab at the bottom of your refinery. You will not be able to unlock the Mantis refinery until you actually have built the Mantis. But when you're done, you can start getting these ancient beacons. These are basically your warp tokens that are going to allow you to fly to the systems. So, and kill the hostiles. So, now you get 2 of these a day, my admirals told me. So, yeah, there you go. Then also next to it, you got condensed venom. I'm not quite sure what that condensed venom's used for, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. I think that's the one thing. I think that was just a claim by the looks of it. And as you can see, the timers on it as well. These are 22-hour cooldowns. So, yeah, you can make this as part of your daily refinery chore. So, I mean, I go through all them first thing in the morning. So, which means I'm going to be adding all this to it when I get it. Yeah, a lot to do. So, next one as well, and as you can see at the top, it says Mantis Tier 1. So, which means these are going to improve as you improve your Mantis. But the first one is then Attican Venom to Synthetic Nitrium. Yes, so which means all this Attican Venom you're going to get, well, you can start putting to a slew of stuff. And the first one is your Nitrium, which is what you're going to need to improve your ship. Yeah, you're going to need over 17 million of it, remember? I don't I think I've got a screenshot of the pull rates, so we'll show them in a minute. But further on, next up is you've got the synthetic ion as well. Not sure what that's used for yet. I'm sure there's a use for it somewhere, but I don't know what. Syndicate XP. Woo, that's the one we like, and I definitely have got a screenshot of that. And I've also got a screenshot of the hull fragments as well. Now, the hull fragments is what you're going to use to get that end one, and that is your Strange New Worlds officers. Yes. Strange New Worlds officers, you're going to get to pull them. So, what do you get? Well, we'll jump straight into it. There you go. There's your officers. And guess what? No Una. So there you guys. Now it is all RNG based, so don't expect to get Pike and Hamner all the time. I'm using the Cerritos one, and I'm struggling to get Mariner because it just says, "Do you want her? Do you want her?" Nah, can't be bothered to give you today. But then again, like I said, what can you expect? So that is the officers. Now we'll move on to the other stuff to refine. So yes, I have got a screenshot of the Nitrium. There you go. For tier 1 you're pulling 300 and it's going to cost you 4,000 to do it. 2 chests, 5 times the price. 420. 420. 1 increase. So you can either pay 4,000 for 300 Nitrium, or you can pay a nice gentle 20,000 for 600. I seriously don't get Scopely's bloody math logic. I really don't. But that's Nitrium. So next up then is the synthetic ion. Again, 6,000 start off, 5 times the cost for double the amount. What? Yeah. Now, this is the best one. But just there's a downer. 6,000. 30,000. 5 times the cost for just double the amount. But this is a good one. 1,506. 1,506. That's not bad. That's going to get you through your syndicate a lot faster. And it'll get you to that level 30 a lot faster for those buffs from the resource generators A and B in your stations. Joyful. So that's the syndicate one. Next one is the hull fragments. Oh, and you're only allowed one chest of this per day. One chest per day. And it's 6,000. For a whopping 1,000 hull fragments. Ooh. So, and with those hull fragments, I mean, obviously you're paying... So, 1,000 is just one chest pull. Yay. But... So, anyway. That is... the refinery side of things. My God. Scopely have got something to answer for with those kind of costs. It's ridiculous. But that's the refinery. So now I'll tell you what, let's go take a look at the system, shall we? Okay, so that's the screenshots. I mean, I have got a couple more to show you of the hostiles and everything, but we'll get onto them in a moment. Oh, very pleased to announce I might just actually throw that in just a moment, but it might actually make some happiness of the video. Yeah, but anyway, we're going to just quickly touch on the research. Yes, because there's also some research to come with the Mantis as well. Yes, but this is where we get to spend the synthetic ions that we saw in the refinery. Yes, so if you go into your starships, yes, starships, not Nicki Minaj, starships. And don't ask where that just come from. Like I said, I'm trying to put a positive spin on as much as I can, because this arc is so against free to play. It is unreal. But here you go, here's your Mantis stuff. So you got 2 primes. More spending. Let's have a laugh, shall we? Let's have a laugh. Oh, it's apparently it doesn't cost you any dilithium, but it's going to cost you this pure venom, which you're going to have to go get from the pay store. Yeah. So, but then there you go. And this is the basics. 1,200 synthetic ion for its first level of weapons, and nearly 500,000 dilithium, and that's just the weaponry. But as you can see as well, you got cargo, you got hull plating, you got impulse speed, you got protected cargo, and shield power. Yay! So there you go. I'll let you go to your research trees and look at that, because this video has already gone on long enough, and as I've gone on with this video, I'm beginning to wish I'd not even made the video. But I want to show you. Oh, there's my Discord server. Woohoo! Yay! Just popping up in the top there. But we will touch on thingy. So where can you find these hostiles? Well, it's simple. Go out to your galaxy tree. Let's get rid of that bit. Galaxy tree. Go out to your galaxy view. Zoom out all the way. And you see that pretty little formation there, just below the nice little line of clouds below augment space? Yes, that is where you need to go. And as you can see, boom. Now, I'm going to throw the screenshots up, and then I'm just going to roll them through. And basically, it's the Attican Cryolysis hostile. I believe it was a 28 million strength that my Admiral found. I don't know what system he was in. And to be perfectly honest, right at this particular minute, I'm not bothered what system, because this is looking like the worst ship release I've ever seen. Completely paywalled, no free-to-play path, research costing more than anything. It's just like, and from what I've heard, it's a bigger daily grind than anything. Even the amalgam's not that bad, and we didn't have a free-to-play path for, what, a month or two? There wasn't even a hint of when we were going to get one. We've been given a hint on when we're going to get one for this, but it's still crap. And then obviously you've got all these systems to explore. And to make matters worse as well, all the in fact, most of the events this arc are centered around the Epoxy Mantis. Scopely, get your crap in order. This is meant to be a video showcasing the Mantis, and it's going to turn into a rant. So I'm going to stop right there before I do get into rant. So let's have a quick flick over to Discord, shall we? Oh, hello, we're going up to hello, wrong panel. I've got to get used to this. I've got 2 different sides to call stuff up. So So this is coming from the Talking Trek podcast from Ultimate DJs. Effective tomorrow, all typical Mantis exclusive events, including build, upgrade, researching, are typical of ARC's past, will have secondary metrics included to assist in the completion of the events by all players, regardless of whether you own the Mantis or not. This will eliminate the need for alternative substitution events and will be targeted for all players Ops 20 and above. So, some light at the end of the tunnel for 20 and above. For those at 19 and below, sorry, you're still out of it. This solves the loot disparity problem we've been discussing as a community, as all events will offer the same loot possibility to all players. As with specialty ships of the past, the Mantis remains the most efficient, easiest way to complete these events. And the secondary metrics may involve more grind or time investment to complete. Preserving the incentive to obtain the Mantis, this again is a precedent and expected based on our history in this game. So there you go. We're now, so not only, hello, sorry about that. Not only was it going to be all Mantis surrounded, because from what I've been told, and in fact what I've seen of DJ's videos and reviews, Mantis players were getting 3 times the loot, nearly 3 times for the event store. Looks like it's now going to be a bit more balanced. So that is, I'll tell you what, I'm going to end the video right there because that is a good place to end it. It ends on a high. So, if you've got the Mantis, please drop in the comment section down below. How are you finding the Mantis? Are you enjoying it? It's a daily grind, a pain in the ass, or are you actually enjoying it? Also, don't forget to drop any other comments that you wish, any videos that you'd like to see come up. I've got a Gala one that I'm working on right now. It has been requested, so I'm working on it. So, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I mean, yes, go out doing a Armada with Gala on it. But it's sorting out the crews, and then I got to speak around and say, look, right guys, I just need just that little bit of soloness on these Armadas for the moment because I'm running tests. But then again, in the past, I've included my alliance on the Armadas that I've showcased. But anyway, this has been the Mantis on the Pegasus show. Yes, it is still a show, regardless of a video or whether it's live. So I am currently working on the live streams. I do apologise for the lag problems in the last live stream. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. I might have to switch over to my phone and do it off a smaller screen, but you never know. I'll sort something out. But anyway, until then, I've been Admiral Pegasus. This has been the Mantis. Stay safe and live long and prosper, and I will catch you on the next video.